To highlight some of the class accomplishments, I would like to introduce Ms. Lois Tiffany and Mr. Tom Riddle, South Carroll High School Assistant Principals.
The members of the class of 2019 have made significant contribution to South Carroll's success. 79% of the senior class has chosen to continue their education at a 2- or 4-year institution of higher learning. 13% will enter the workforce directly after graduation. 4% have chosen to serve their country as members of the United States military. Would these graduates and any members of our audience who have served or are presently serving in the armed forces please stand? Thank you for your service. Please be seated.
Congratulations to our first robotics team. They traveled to Detroit for World Championships and currently are ranked 4th best team in the world. Would the senior members of the robotics team please stand to be recognized? Please be seated.
This year, stage lighters received 2 awards at the Cappies of Baltimore Gala. The one included a show written and directed by a senior who was invited to submit the script for national competition. Would the senior members of Stage Lighters please stand to be recognized? Please be seated.
The chorus received superior ratings at the annual County Adjudication Festival and the New York City Adjudication Festival. They also qualified and participated in the Maryland State Choral Adjudication Festival, receiving superior and excellent ratings. The Wind Ensemble earned a superior rating at the County Instrumental Music Festival and a superior rating at the State Festival. Would members of the senior chorus and band please stand to be recognized? Please be seated.
The Cavaliers captured county championships in girls cross country, indoor track, and outdoor track. Regional championships were captured in girls outdoor track. And finally, our Lady Cavaliers field hockey and lacrosse teams won state championships. Would the senior members of these teams please stand to be recognized? Please be seated.
The Governor of Maryland's Merit Scholarship Award is given to students who are in the top 5% of the graduating class based on their weighted GPA. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The President's Award for Educational Excellence is given to graduates who have at least a 3.5 weighted GPA, plus scoring in the 90th percentile on either the math or evidence-based reading and writing sections of the SAT or ACT. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The National Merit Scholarship Program recognizes students who score exceedingly well on the PSAT exam. About 34,000 students nationwide are recognized as commended students for their outstanding ability and potential for academic success in college. This year, South Carroll High School has 3 commended students. Please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Graduates of distinction earn this recognition by achieving honor roll status 12 times while in high school. They are wearing a gold cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The Maryland Scholars Program recognizes graduates who have taken a rigorous course of studies including 4 credits of English, 3 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 3 credits of social studies, and 2 credits of the same world language while maintaining a minimum 3.0 unweighted GPA. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The College Board recognizes graduates' achievement on advanced placement exams. Students are designated as AP scholars based on their scores and the number of exams taken. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
A certificate of meritorious service in recognition of exemplary service is given to the students who have earned at least 300 service learning hours by May 1st of their senior year. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
This year, South Carroll was honored to have an international student join our family for the year and experience American high school. Karina Wahini Koi, please stand. Thank you for being part of our South Carroll family. We wish you the best going back to the Netherlands.
South Carroll Career and Technology completers are students who took a concentrated course of study in one of 6 different areas at South Carroll. These students also took part in an internship or completed a capstone project as part of their completer program. These students are recognized by wearing a blue cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
South Carroll also had students who earned Career and Technology Program certificates at the Carroll County Career and Technology Center. These students took a concentrated course of study in one of 19 different areas. They have already been recognized at ceremonies specific to their programs. Those graduates, please stand. Please be seated.
Rho Kappa is our Social Studies Honor Society. These students must have an overall GPA of 3.0, a Social Studies GPA over 3.0, and at least 5 Social Studies classes. These graduates are wearing a blue and white cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The International Thespian Society is comprised of students who have served at least 100 hours in theater productions during their high school career. These students are recognized by wearing white stoles. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Students are recognized by the National Art Honor Society for having a B or higher in all of their art courses, as well as performing community service projects. These students are recognized by wearing a rainbow cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Members of the Tri-M Honor Society are selected for their academic and musical achievements. These students are recognized by wearing medallions. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Science National Honor Society students must maintain a 3.0 GPA in all of their science classes, have a teacher recommendation, and express their desire to continue to learn about the sciences. Graduates are recognized by wearing a purple, green, and gold cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Students in the National Junior Classical League Latin Honor Society must maintain an A average in advanced Latin courses, be an active member of Latin Club, and exemplify good character. Graduates are recognized by wearing a purple and gold cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Students that have studied and attained a high level of proficiency in 2 or more languages are awarded the Seal of Biliteracy. Those students that are awaiting test results are candidates for the Seal of Biliteracy. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Mu Alpha Theta is the Math Honor Society. These students must have a 3.0 unweighted average in high school math and have enrolled in at least one AP math course. These students are recognized by wearing a blue and gold cord. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Members of the National Honor Society are selected for their achievement in academics, leadership, and service. These students are recognized by wearing light blue stoles. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
The Environmental Mentor Award is given to students that were selected by the outdoor school staff for their dedication to environmental education and their exceptional leadership while a counselor. Students are honored for their commitment to the 6th grade outdoor school program and their interest and advocacy of local environmental issues. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Tiffany and Mr. Riddle, for your many hours of dedication you have given these seniors.